Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with some more Zenless Zone Zero today. And we are here just going to be doing a chill day of continuing some more of the summertime adventures. Internaut, that's what we need to do. Not that one yet. This has to do with the ghost story shenanigans.
Hope you have a wonderful holiday with us.
Alright, so yeah, today we're just gonna kind of focus on the second half of the beach story. And we'll just kind of see how long that takes and where that goes. We're the Scooby Gang, apparently.
Someone's screaming! What's going on?
Ruh-roh. Let's go investigate this mystery, guys. I'm guessing it's Old Man Chinkins.
Let's head over and check it out.
Oh. It's a balloon. Very weird looking. Honestly, it kind of looks something you'd see in Psychonauts.
What's that? Looks like something's happening over there, too! Yes, the
going on? What are these? Have you guys seen anything like this before?
No. Nobody would put something this disturbing in a resort.
I don't remember anything like this either. Let's get rid of them first. I think quite a few customers are already freaked out by them. Honestly, I'm not feeling so great myself.
Huh? It's right there. Why can't I touch it? Impossible. Something must be wrong. How could this be? I always thought Willis was just spreading rumors. But if these things don't even exist physically, then that
It must be a
means...
projector, yes.
Miss, please stop. There are guests all around watching. You're the manager. Anything you say right now can make things spiral even worse.
Everyone stay calm. It's too early to jump to conclusions. Let's focus on handling the situation. Monato, please help calm down the guests in this area and get them settled in their rooms or somewhere safe. Iji, take Therese back to rest.
Okay, I got this.
Miss, take a breath. Here, come with me.
And then Wise, Belle, and Alice.
Oh no! Alice can't handle scary stuff, let alone facing these head-on. She's passed out standing up!
Oh no, a slightly creepy doll. What will we ever
Alice?
do?
Can you hear me, Alice? If you don't answer, I'm cutting your bangs into a weird side part. This balloon, this painting, and this plushie! There we go. I knew that would snap you out of it. Easy now, don't be scared. They won't hurt you. I can't! This is horrifying! They're completely asymmetric!
Huh? It's the asymmetry that's bothering you?
Asymmetry is terrifying! And they're scary too! I'd love to, but they don't have a physical form. Wait, what?
They just vanished. But we didn't even do anything yet. What's going on?
Yuzuha! Didn't you say this place wasn't haunted? No physical form? Vanishing into thin air? That's totally ghosts! It's okay, Alice. When I first came here to check the place out, I didn't sense anything supernatural at all. But now this is happening, which means...
So you're saying there's something else behind this so-called haunting?
Yup. As a veteran of Spook Shack, I can say with certainty that most urban legends aren't really supernatural. As for what they actually are, well, that's what we're about to find out.
I've evacuated the guests and did a quick sweep around the area. No sign of anyone suspicious. What's the plan now?
Thanks, Monato. It's getting pretty late, and without any leads, we're not likely to make progress tonight. Let's call it a night and get some rest.
Or we investigate this.
I hope this incident won't cause too much trouble for the resort tomorrow. Yuzuha, Belle, I'm scared to sleep alone. Can you stay with me? Sure. Sorry you had to go through all that tonight.
Alice is still in shock. Belle, would you keep her company tonight? As for me...
Wise, you seem scared too. You good, bud?
I'm good. I'm totally fine being alone in my room.
I can't believe how fast the haunting rumors spread. We worked so hard to turn this place around. If this keeps up, it could scare people off all over again.
Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this ASAP. Monato can hold down operations at the resort for now. While he's handling things, we need to figure out what's really going on. If we keep dragging this out, who knows if we'll even be able to make the music festival happen? Yuzuha, do we really have to investigate the haunting? Can't we just let Mr. Arnold handle this? Milady, last night you hugged Belle and me so tight we almost passed out, and now you're getting cold feet? By the way, do you always sleep at home hugging a plushie on each side to keep things perfectly symmetrical? Besides, Mr. Arnold must be busy with all your family matters, right? Stuff like this is exactly what Spook Shack is here for. But all those places you took me to explore before were just false alarms. This is my first time seeing a real haunting. So asymmetrical, so terrifying. Ghostly objects with no physical form right before my eyes. Alice, calm down. Remember what I told you last night? Most urban legends, aren't really supernatural? You got it. Actually, I didn't finish the whole thing. As a new member of Spook Shack, you should hear it all. Behind every urban legend lies something unknown in this world. The truth behind these unknowns might be man-made, supernatural, or even a brand new truth nobody's discovered yet. But no matter what it is, it belongs only to those with courage. Only those brave enough to face these tales have the right to uncover the truth. Pretty cool, right? That's exactly why I love ghost stories so much. Did Monato join Spook Shack because he was moved by that speech too? Huh? Of course not, 'cause I just made that up a couple days ago. Just when I was starting to feel a little inspired, and you were totally messing with me. Sorry, but judging by your look, I think you're ready to join the investigation. To be honest, I'm still a little scared. Those paranormal objects really shook me up. But if I'm with you guys, maybe I'll find the courage to tough it out. Perfect. Then let's kick off step 1 of our investigation. Have fun! Enjoy the vacation! Focus on boosting the resort's popularity and make the most of this summer! Are you for real? This barely sounds like an investigation anymore.
I think I see where you're going with this. You're planning to wait it out for now.
Bingo! Whether it's a real haunting or just someone playing tricks. If you look at how the resort's popularity has tanked, I'd say it's not hard to figure out what's going on. But right now, since we don't have any solid evidence to work with, if we could recreate the supernatural incident one more time, we might be able to push the investigation further. As for how to make that happen...
If we keep bringing people in like usual and minimize the fallout from the haunting, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long. Sooner or later, they'll have to show themselves again.
But if something like this happens again, the resort's popularity will take an even bigger hit. Are we really just going to sit back and wait for the next haunting? Of course not. Before the ghost makes their next move, let's talk to Therese and the others and see if we can find out what really went down at the resort in the past.
There's plenty of people that go to locations just because it's supposed to be haunted and spooky. So maybe lean into it. In fact, I don't think I've ever heard of, like, a haunted beach house. Always some manor on a cliffside or some shit like that. Or a creepy hotel in the middle of nowhere. It's never beachfront property. Idea for movie. Beachfront property. But haunted? We'll see where it goes. Make me a script on a beachfront property that's haunted. Just use ChatGPT for like Mad Libs. Spoilers! Fill in everyone with either fart or boner. It's funny. It's gonna be some sort of projector, and it's like you have bang boos. Can't they, like, I don't know, scan the area or something? And I think it would be a cool idea if they did just a straight up murder mystery. That would be awesome. Oh no, Detective Conan on this shit. Maitre D just had their head severed. How could this happen? I think it was this fishing wire here. Actually, oh my god. Okay, I need to look this up immediately. There is no way. They had to have made at least like a visual novel or something. Detective Conan game. Okay, there was a DS game. Okay, that fits, yeah. Like, there could be... Wow, there's really not too many. There was one for PS2, one for Wii. One for the DS. Game Boy Color. Yeah, Detective Conan's like prime real estate to have like visual novels or like a murder mystery situation going on. Like, come on. Okay, I'm gonna need to do a deep dive into this and I'll report back. Because there looks like there's a few. And honestly, surprisingly, some of them actually have graphics and looks like they're actual like gameplay and not just simple, you know, visual novels. Like, I'm gonna need to look into that. One of the longest running animes, yet still hasn't taken off in America. Yet. Although with the new dubbing, hopefully it will. Which I need to hop back into the subs and continue on with that in a minute. In a few weeks since I watched my last episode, I'm still trying to make it through the early 500s. Or make it to the early 500s. Everybody, get back to work! Okay, is her weird, like, symmetry thing gonna come into play somehow? Yeah, just worry about the musical performances and getting your hands on some LSD. This is gonna be a fun party. So many... Okay. What's text? I hate most about this game. Oh, whoa. Nice. It's like a full-on... We go fishing here? It's a total fishing spot.
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Want to share?
I'm sorry, Wise. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of deja vu that I can't shake. Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday things around us. Alice, let's hold those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I think I just spotted dolphins.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me? like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Manato, everything's been changing.
Does change make you uncomfortable?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise. Brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone. Especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
Friend. It's a balloon, people. Why is there a camera right there pointing directly in the direction for the balloon?
It looks like something's happening
Looks
again.
more goofy than scary.
Alice, are you alright?
I'm fine, but there's something else that's been bothering me.
You know, I'll gotta get some cameras up in here to see what's going on.
Wise, would you mind coming with me to check it out?
I just want a handsome ice cream cone. I will lick you. Yes. Maybe we should use our surfing and shooting skills that we've just learned from the mini games. Oh, you mean the extremely obvious?
Alice, this is... Huh. A holographic projector. And it looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing. For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Wise, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from. Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
I got it. The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech? As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector. Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're finally uncovering the truth. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
How did we not notice someone setting them up, though, in the first place? There's so many steps to this.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a
And
quick
that's
look?
where Grace comes
Please.
in. All
We'd
right.
appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
All right. I completely forgot about her. She showed up a
You're
little
right.
bit near the beginning.
They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating.
Chameleon? Is that some kind of rare new material?
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years. And chameleon coating was Three Gates military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Bellabog Heavy Industries comes in. Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
I see. Looks like we finally unmasked the ghost.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is Three Gates Corp involved?
I'd say there's an 88% chance. We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you. Lars, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Sure, no problem. But I'm curious, what exactly are you planning?
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
Yeah, like, what is this, the third or fourth time already in the last 30 minutes that they've cut to a black screen with text? It's like, guys, come on. You need to figure out a better solution than this. Even if it's just like a still panel of them doing the action or something, or the thing happening. Alright, so you can see it in camera mode. Alright, are we gonna go on like a photo adventure or something to try to find the spots and photograph them? Oh, we're gonna have a bunch of new cutting-edge 3D projectors now, baby! Oh, weird. Okay, so you have to have both of them in frame? That's... I kinda thought the whole purpose was, you know...
Think you can beat my surf speed record?
Oh, well. Didn't even realize I had them on the wrong... Huh? These are in, like, bad position. I don't even bump into that easily.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears. Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain. 3 Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
We were one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course he's doing everything he can to interfere. Those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere. After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Monato didn't spot anyone at the time. No, we can't. Not yet. We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act. Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to 3 Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
Well, I'm sure it would be bad if all of the cameras just went missing.
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another
It would
haunting?
be every night.
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Willis's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
Of course. Leave it to us.
Kinda did nothing today, Belle. Hell. Wow, very obvious people. He's always gonna be like one person removed from it, so he'll not get in trouble directly. Just these buffoons will have all the blame put on them. 100%. Unfortunately. Fight or cutscene? What do we got here? Human fight.
What the hell? Where did these guys come from?
Watch your back! So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up? Your weakness has been exposed.
Give up my ass! I don't know how we got exposed. Don't think you're getting out of here in one piece either.
Feel the sea breeze. Blink your strikes to score. I got this, Alex. Let's ride the waves! A sword technique for summoners. Keep it up.
Stay put and don't try anything funny. Public security's on their way.
Let me go. What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
EJ and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Yeah,
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, listen! We hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
How much did Willis pay you? We'll double it!
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about.
Don't know what
We
Willis
make
is
our
talking
living with our
about?
own two hands.
That's enough. Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
Yuzuha, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding. It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over Internaut. This kind of negative publicity's already doing some real damage. But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened, back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through Internaut posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift. Hold on, let me pull it up. Look, since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place.
Told you.
Let me see. Wow, you're right. There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos. What on earth are these people thinking? Aren't you the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself. No, I'm not. Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
No, let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me. MB, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security? Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal, and we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
And I have a feeling I know who the musical guest is.
Belle and I will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
We got this!
Summer. If only it could last forever.
Alright, Prussia check. Like that. After the music festival, we get it. Dude, I'm so hyped. Within 2 patches, actually not even 2 patches, just 2 patches in a row, we get new outfits. And it's like, hell yeah. Obviously, I think it's special because 2.0 gave us new outfit. And then I think summertime event. I'd be surprised if they gave us another summer fit. I think this is just going to be a permanent summer fit. Maybe we'll get a winter fit as well. It'd be cool if they just gave us a fit for each season. Or even for, like, really big special events. Although, if it was between main character fits and other character fits, I think other character fits would be cool. Although, they already kind of did it with Ambi, where they made her, like, a completely different character based on her other fit that she had, though. So, like, that's kind of weird, how it's, like, a fit can either denounce it being a completely different playstyle for the character, or it could just be a visual thing. Like, how are they going to do it with Ambi? Like, will one outfit be able to go on both versions of her, or just one specific version? It'd be cool if you could just freely swap between the 2 versions. But I have to talk to some more people. Like, they're not even scary. They just
That's
look
a ton of
goofy.
ghost images. What's going on?
If you're scared of a balloon, I don't have any sympathy for you. You need to get professional help, bud. That's a phobia.
What? How is this possible? Why are there so many haunting images?
Didn't we hand over all the projectors to public security last night? What kind of dirty trick is Three Gates Corp pulling now?
We'll figure that out later. Right now, there are too many of these projections. Most of the visitors are completely spooked. We need to collect the projectors now and get...
The performers and staff have all run off in a panic. We must hurry. Let's split up.
Where are you all rushing off to?
Willis, you again. And behind you.
New Eridu Broadcasting, Throne Quarter TV, Redo Media. Basically, I invited all the major mainstream media outlets in New Eridu.
So the whole city can watch this haunted circus you deliberately set up?
Careful what you say. We're live across the city right now. I just heard Fantasy Resort was on the rise, so I decided to spend a little of my own money to bring in some big media coverage. Just trying to help you out with a little PR, that's all. Oh, but what a shame! Looks like we picked the worst possible time and ended up broadcasting your resort's biggest mess for everyone to see.
I can't believe you have the nerve to say that. Everyone watching, please listen to me. Everything you're seeing right now was created by hologram projectors. Our resort is not haunted, and the one who orchestrated all of this, turning it into a haunting, is none other than this department manager from Three Gates Corp.
Oh my. If you want to accuse Three Gates Corp, shouldn't you at least have solid evidence? You can't throw shade at us just because the projectors happen to be coated in our new material, can you? Speaking of evidence, I've actually got a video that proves my company has nothing to do with your resort. In fact, it was your own people who installed the projectors in place to fake the haunting. That's your resort's bamboo, right? Forgive me for not disclosing the source of this video, but it clearly shows that this bamboo did everything on its own. I believe the people can see it for themselves. You fabricated this whole haunting nonsense, traumatizing customers who trusted and visited you. And then you had the nerve to turn this around on me. That's what really happened.
Well, prove it's the same bamboo.
MP, how could this be? You've been with us since Father was still alive. You would never do something like this, right, MP? Huh? Where's MP?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen Empy around at all since this morning.
I bet it's already left town. Bamboo's actions. Master takes the fall. As the resort's managers, shouldn't you give the audience and your guests an explanation?
Damn it! Where did MP run off to at a time like this? What should we do?
Belle, Monato, can I leave this to you two?
You want us to keep the media busy? I'm not a pro at this, but I can handle it.
Are you planning to retrieve the projectors and find MP?
MP has always cared deeply about the resort. There's no way it would do something like this without a reason. There must be something else behind this. We need to find it and figure out the truth.
Go! We've got things covered here.
Okay, we'll be back soon. Do you think MP might be somewhere it usually hangs around?
Dude, that guy is such a fucking toolbox. It's insane. It's like, yeah, one, okay, proof that it was our Bang Boo. Oh, wow, he doesn't seem to be around anywhere. It's not like they're machines and they can be, I don't know, hacked or anything. By the way, what does 3 Gates specialize in, by the way? Is it advanced technologies? I'm guessing that some people there could probably do something like that. And since you don't have any proof that it wasn't you, and because you have the actual technology in hand that it was them... Hello? Where am I pointing this? Wait, what? Dead body.
MP? Are you okay? Can you hear us? This is awful. They sprayed chameleon on it and did it so carelessly. Thankfully, the seawater hasn't caused any irreversible damage to its core yet.
MP, calm down. What exactly happened last night? Can you tell us about it? So last night when Mia mentioned the ghost stories were well received on Internet, you thought about using it to the resort's advantage?
Yeah, I don't know why they flew off the handle when he showed up. Be like, yeah, it's part of the show. Did you not hear that this is supposed to be a haunted resort? That's the whole gimmick? Like, they should have just went with that. And it's all thanks to these fancy new cameras we got. Donated to us for free, of
Your
course.
face looks like you're about to bite someone, little bunny. Is that how I look right now? You're not much better, Yuzuha. Your hair's practically standing on end.
MP, you've done great. We'll take it from here. We'll settle the score with the bad guys who tried to ruin our summer.
Wise? Got any ideas? From what MP said, it sounds like Willis didn't leave any evidence behind this time either.
No, he didn't. But this time, he's going down. He crushed every bit of hope we had just to sabotage the resort. He even went so far as to leave MP invisible in seawater to make it malfunction. We're heading back, and we'll make him pay for what he's done.
Where's Grace? And again, cameras.
I'm impressed you managed to find this
Security
troublemaking
cameras.
Bang Boo. What's with all those wounds on it? Don't tell me you beat it up to appease the guests.
Empy! Those wounds! What happened?
Willis, you did this, didn't you? MP is just a little Bang Boo! You bastard!
Guys, when you finally get your shot at revenge, you can't just say something weak like, "You bastard." Alice, show them how it's done.
Huh? Me?
Putting her under the bus.
Alright then. My name is Alice Timefield. For the sake of Fantasy Resort's reputation, for MP, and for everyone's hard work that you tried to trample, I will push you into an utterly asymmetrical abyss of despair! Alice, that asymmetrical part was kinda unnecessary.
What exactly are you getting at?
In short, you brought in these invisible holographic projectors, caused chaos at the resort, and even tried to kill a Bang Boo. All of this is being exposed to the entire city of New Eridu, live on camera.
And here I thought you had something important to say. How ridiculous! In a lawful society, you can't just throw around accusations without evidence. Especially when you're accusing Three Gates Corp.
I've been meaning to say this for a while now. You keep dragging Three Gates Corp into every conversation. What are you? The CEO's secret illegitimate child or something? This isn't about them. We're accusing you, personally. Stop hiding behind the company's name.
That doesn't change anything. I already checked with public security. Those thugs who trashed the resort were just some gang. What does that have to do with me? And this Bang Boo's injuries? How is that my problem? Show me the evidence.
Willis, you think you've got everything covered, leaving no loose ends. But you're wrong. Destroying MP's camera wasn't enough. All Bang Boo units have built-in visual recording systems. For someone running a cutting-edge tech company, this should have been obvious. But you've turned into nothing but a greedy snake who'll do anything for your own gain. I'm not surprised you underestimated MP and completely forgot what Bang Boo are capable of.
Visual recording system, huh? Interesting. And? You did remind me of this feature. If I remember correctly, only the Bang Boo's master and Marcel group have the authority to access those visual recordings. And if I'm not mistaken, this Penguin Boo's registered master was Teresa's deceased father, wasn't it? The fee for changing ownership isn't cheap, so you've never officially updated the registration. As for Marcel Group, once you submit a data request, it'll take at least a year and a half to hear anything back. I'm honestly curious. How exactly do you plan to get your hands on this Bang Boo's recordings?
Master, I detect a long-awaited opportunity for me to shine.
Thank you.
Enter the command, "Please help me, Your Excellency Fairy," and I shall execute the following action. Convert Bang Boo's visual recordings into video output. Master, it seems like you're in a situation where verbal commands aren't convenient. I've gone ahead and sent the recordings to your phone. Please don't forget to shower me with extra praise later.
We really haven't heard from Fairy much since 2.0's dropped.
Okay, these are the visual recordings stored inside MP.
Well, you've got some skills. If what you're saying is true, that someone attacked this Bang Boo, then the visual recordings must have caught it. Maybe it was one of those leftover thugs from yesterday's gang. You should hand over the recordings to public security and let them sort it out. That'll wrap things up for today.
Still trying to play dumb, Willis. The gang you hired to do your dirty work were all caught yesterday. With hush money for hired thugs being so steep and the risk of exposure so high, there's no way you could have lined up another crew in just one day. Given the situation, don't you think it's far more likely you took matters into your own hands and attacked MP yourself? I'm going to play back the visual recordings. I heard that you love hearing yourself talk. Why don't we give all of New Eridu a chance to hear what you were mumbling at the end?
Wait, don't! I spent a fortune hiring those thugs.
Why do
and
they do
were
this?
totally
Come on.
useless. Got themselves caught just like that. Thought this worthless resort was a lost cause. But who would have guessed, just wandering around here, I'd stumble onto such a lucky surprise. This Dungbang Boo even set up the projectors for me. This'll work. Just gotta wait till daytime when the place is packed. I'll project all those terrifying images, and the resort will be
I hate
doomed
this
for
so
good.
much.
Smash the camera, then get rid of this bamboo. Why is it so heavy? Whatever, I'll just leave it invisible and let it rot in the sea. This time I'll finally drive this place into bankruptcy and take it for myself. I've been waiting for too long. Midsummer Inc.'s research data must be hidden somewhere around here.
Yeah, that was super lame. What? Nothing like the bad guy explaining the whole thing for everyone conveniently after the fact.
Got
Come
any
on.
more excuses? There's no such thing as a voice-changing ribbon in New Eridu, you know?
Wait, everyone, please let me explain. This video doesn't prove anything.
Which, by the way, this was all live? Like, they've just been sitting around for, like, quite a while not doing anything, projecting this live.
I apologize for taking up your valuable time. As the corporate spokesperson for Three Gates Corp, I would like to make an official statement regarding this incident. Willis, former R&D division manager at Three Gates Military Tech, has been terminated and permanently blacklisted due to his malicious interference with Fantasy Resort's operations for personal gain, causing severe damage to the company's reputation. Willis's actions were entirely his own and have no connection to our company. Regarding his unauthorized use of our newly developed technology, we will pursue legal action accordingly. For further details, please stay tuned for our upcoming press conference. Thank you for your attention.
As expected of Tops, they never miss a beat when it comes to cutting ties. Must hurt pretty bad, huh? Being abandoned and backstabbed by your master?
If you'd just handed over the damn resort from the start, none of this would have happened. All I wanted was to get my hands on the research data hidden here, to use it for promotion.
Watch out. Looks like he's about to do something crazy.
Now that my career and my life are ruined, none of you are getting out of this in one piece!
Bum, 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 bum.
I should have leveled this place from the start! Would have saved me a ton of trouble!
With my sword, I'll face you!
Blow it up! Blow it up!
Wait!
And why did you get to go on vacation? Did you even know the pain of spending summer?
Wow, okay, we're not doing a lot of damage here at all. Holy shit.
Summer memories with tea leader. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna pay. Summer memories will give you
Wow,
joy.
that
The dazzling star of a summer night.
was not great.
Don't freak out now. Stay on offense.
Boom. Yeah, you can get into a good flow, but still that doesn't do too much damage. Yeah, the opening of that was pretty slow, but once you get a good ramp up with those two, you can start doing quite a bit of damage.
Everyone, thank you so much. I don't know what crimes Willis will be charged with, but without him around, I think the resort is finally free from all the nightmares.
I've already repaired MP's body. Thanks, everyone. It's just a shame about the music festival that we had planned for tonight.
Yeah, it's a real shame. But the bands and staff all got spooked and ran off. No matter what we say, they won't come back now. We've got no choice but to put the music festival on hold. But Yuzuha, weren't you really looking forward to it? No worries. I feel like I've already spent one heck of an epic summer with you all.
Actually, I might have a way to save the music festival. I could ask a friend and see if she'd be willing to perform here. Since Spook Shack was running the show, I figured I should leave the planning to you guys, so I never brought it up before. But what do you think about having Astra Yao perform here?
Astra Yao? You mean the Astra Yao who's perfectly symmetrical from head to toe except for her leg and armpits? Wise, how do you know her? I love her. You better be clear about this. Do you love her for her songs or for her symmetry? Yuzuha, how rude of you! Of course it's because of the music! I'm not just some classical music snob, you know. But Wise, I can't believe you can get Astra Yao on board! Looks like there's still hope for turning this music festival around. Could you contact her right now?
Wise, we've already got some friends staying at the resort, and now we're inviting Astra. Why don't we invite the others to come along too?
Great idea. In that case, let's set up a video call with them.
Wise, what's up? I just wrapped up a commercial shoot. Now heading to my next gig.
Hello, Wise. I just started my learning how to say no to debriefings and everything else training.
Wow, that's
Did you need
hyper-specific.
Yeah, B. You just don't want to go to the debriefing, do you? Wise, I just finished work. Are you at a resort?
Roxy, I thought you were video calling me for something important, but look at that. A whole screen full of familiar faces. As for what I'm doing, let's just say PubSec doesn't need to know.
Hey everyone, Belle and I are at Fantasy Resort, and there's gonna be a beach music festival tonight. Would you all like to come to the resort and join us? So, Astra, I have a favor to ask.
Okay. First of all, doing it as a group chat, dick thing to do. Second of all, inviting them to the music festival and then asking her to perform after that is kind of a dickish thing to do. There really isn't a music festival unless someone performs. So it's all hinging on her actually saying yes. So you already hyped it up and invited everyone. You're an asshole. Why would you do that? You're basically putting her in a position where she has to say yes. Brother, what?
Performing at the music festival, right? I'm done. I'm heading over there now.
Huh? How did you know that?
But don't you have another gig coming up?
I was watching the live broadcast earlier. You looked so cool standing up for the resort. The next gig was just some private show for top bigwigs anyway. I already asked Eve to cancel it for me.
I watched it too. So my say no training is over now. I'll head over with Yanagi and the others.
I knew you wouldn't forget about me, Proxy. The Cunning Hares watched the live stream and we're already on the way. But first, let me check. All the resort facilities are free, right? Or at least we get the friends and family discount? Yeah?
I didn't catch the live stream, but the case I just handled was connected to your resort. Last night, some gang members were transferred to us from Throne Quarter. They were being particularly difficult to crack, so I was put in charge of the interrogation. I couldn't get them to spill either, but when Jane heard about it, she said she'd handle it. Just now, they confessed everything about their shady dealings with Willis from Three Gates Corp. He'll probably be spending quite a long time behind bars. I'll come over with Chingy and the others. We could really use a break. Wise, you handled this case brilliantly.
Thanks, guys. See you all tonight at the resort.
Wise, don't end the video call yet. Can I have a quick word with Astra?
Of course. What are you planning to say, Yuzuha?
Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Tonight, I'll be performing at the Fantasy Music Festival, so get ready for some incredible magic through music. If you're interested, come meet me at Fantasy Resort. Let's make this the most amazing summer night ever!
You actually came up with that on the spot? Yuzuha, are you some kind of genius?
No, you just done it a million times.
I wonder how much it would have cost to get this kind of media coverage the normal way. Bet Willis never saw this
Nepotism!
coming. All that effort he put into getting media to trash us ended up working in our favor. The music festival's hype is gonna hit an all-time high! So, Alice, how are you liking your first summer since joining Spook Shack? Huh? Me? How should I put this? Nothing went according to plan at all. Everything was total chaos. Just one scare after another, and I barely got any chance to relax. It's completely different from what I had in mind. But I loved it. Honestly, it might have been the best summer I've ever had.
That's always gonna be a fun interaction when we meet new people, and then and then the what's her face comes into play. The fucking idol. That's always interesting seeing different characters meet other people, especially when one of them is like a famous character, because a lot of the times it's always just kind of like, oh, aren't you that person? Wow. It's just like, I thought it'd be a little bit more exciting, but okay. Not like steps. Well, hello, Shy Girl. Ooh, Shy Girl gonna be a... She looks detailed enough where she might be a character player. I like her backpack.
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like?
And whatever happened to that game that was like, trailer dropped for it like 6 months ago, where it was like, oh, it's like GTA but anime. Have not heard a single thing from that game since. Like, I literally just checked on it earlier today, and it's like they have not posted anything in months, and it's just like, bro, it seemed like such an interesting game, and it seemed like pretty far along in development, but then just like nothing. Wait, how do robots eat in this world? I don't think we've ever talked about that. Like, they don't need to. I like that we're bringing everyone here for this concert. This is cool. And yeah, I think Shy Girl is probably going to be a new player character. Maybe? But who knows? There's plenty of background characters that looks like they could be player characters. It's gotta be a cutscene, right? When they do the whole show and dance and whatnot. Actually, is she gonna sing a new song? That could be cool. Because I don't think they've had some good songs, but since 2.0, I'd say they haven't done any real big songs. This could be an opportunity to have a real summertime banger happen. Although I think out of all the Hoyoverse games, still the initial song Robin sang in Honkai Star Rail is still probably the best. Like, sung song in any of the games. But hey, they could do a banger here. Us in our matching bucket hats.
Welcome, everyone, to Fantasy Music Festival! Let's make this a summer night to remember! 绽放吧，像是斑斓的繁华，在最喧闹的初夏，抛下雨伞等待大雨落下，未来藏在迷雾之中所不作答，寻找吧，明眼交织的火花。
The holiday's almost over.
So, summer's ending already? Not over yet! As long as we're together, every night is one to remember this summer.
Are those two together? I think it would be nice if they did do, like, every so often we do an event. Not just the summer event, but just, like, other kinds of events as well, where we can get everyone together. Real shy girl. Kodak moment. I really hope, man, I keep hoping that they'll do like a Halloween event with games, which they never really seem to do. Genshin kind of got close one year when they did like kind of a haunted forest event, which was kind of close to Halloween. I think it'd be cool if they did one here. You could do a lot of fun, cool outfits with it. I feel like they're kind of wasting this situation where it's just like, I feel like it should have probably hit the apex at the festival last night.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know.
Yeah, that's one problem with these games. It always feels like they take one, like maybe a few extra steps past where they should have just bookmarked it.
A new case to solve?
Need some.
What brings you here this time?
Actually, where are we? You just seem like, yeah, the loading dock. I wasn't sure if it's a different loading dock or something.
Feel the sea breeze.
Concentrate.
Keep it up!
I'll take this. What a nuisance. Inadequate.
What's the corruption?
What the frick?
Sword technique for summer nights.
Well, maybe it's not these two characters. Maybe these guys are just, like, been boosted up. You did a shitload of damage to them.
Not going to deal with you individually. Apologies.
Out of my way!
Obliterate form and spirit.
Remember the soft touch of sand.
Move it!
Here to help! You're gonna pet sweep the wimps away! A chance to score! Pull with the blade! In the name of summer, I won't lose!
Did they debuff her or something? Yeah, it's so weird. Some of these characters feels like you'll hit them with like a lot of heavy hits, and they won't really take much damage. And then it's only once you get into like really pounding the shit out of them with all three characters, then they'll start taking damage. Weird. Alright, so that was a bonus fight that I didn't think we were gonna get. In fact, I don't even think the other story didn't even have any fights whatsoever. The other story was just us doing a lot of surfing related stuff. Jesus. Other one?
Let me.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Yeah, look at that. That was like not much damage being done. Seemingly more focused on like having to break their armor first now. Which like that's always been a thing, but like it seems like it's much more heavily focused on doing that. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Okay. For a second there, I thought it was frozen because I was hitting X to continue, and it's like, nope. Another thing that's kind of annoying in a lot of like Universe games or just isekai as well, where it's like we just happen to meet someone who's like a super famous like royal family type person. Wow, gee whiz. It's lucky that we've met every single one of them and they all happen to like you, or they're a sociopath that you need to take down because they're the default villain. And it's just like, really? We couldn't just find like regular people most of the time? Where's the person running the 7-Eleven, huh? Or the person at the photo hut. Oh, you think you're better than me?
If you have any questions or need anything,
That
just let me
is
know.
officially it, I'd say, for that. Now it just seems like main story.
Welcome to the aquarium.
Okay, so I did a bunch of auto fishing. We're still missing a bunch of places that we couldn't even go to, but we did get a bunch of shinies. I could sell these things. Wait, actually, what do I spend these on? That's annoying. Good lord, there's so many. Okay, oh yeah, and we also got a new rod. I don't know what this one's for. Whoa, we need a shitload of money for that one. We could get it. Oh, wait. I think it was in here. Wait, am I crazy? I thought we were supposed to... I guess there's some fishing stuff left to do, but we will hold that off until next time, because we are done for today. I don't know. I feel like maybe when we got those files and we read that little report, maybe a single image of the devs talking, flashback style, would have been nice. But alas, not. Yeah, we did get a bunch. Maid cafe here. Why isn't that the selling point? All right. Yeah, we're done for today. The end of day 1,798 of streaming in a row, seemingly done with the main story for the summertime event. We do have one additional main story beat left. Since we beat the main story, there's like that always the prologue or the epilogue, depending on how you look at it, usually queuing up what the next thing's gonna be. So we might go and do that next time and maybe some fishing. But I think tomorrow we're gonna do Genshin Impact, since that also got the summertime event update and a whole new area that we can explore. So I think we might do 2 days of Genshin, and then on Thursday and Friday, we'll get back into Tunic, which I've been freaking loving the shit out of that game. That has been such a great game. Like, I heard people liked it, but I thought it was like, oh yeah, I love classic Zelda, it's a fun game. It's like, oh no, this is a good game, like, just on its own style, you know? But yeah, we have that coming up this week. Plus, we just finished up Marvel's Spider-Man, made by Insomniac. The first one with all the DLC. We just finished that up this past weekend. This upcoming weekend, we're going to replay through Miles Morales' story and try to just, like, beeline it right through the main story. And then once that's complete, we are going to get into Marvel Spider-Man 2, which is the newest one, which I have yet to play, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, that is it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. Like always, links down below for, you know, all the usual stuff, Blue Sky, Twitter, and links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow with some of the summertime event over in Genshin Impact. See ya.